I had so much fun with this episode. Now I'm gonna be honest, I've seen like clips and things like that, but I never like watched full seasons, and this sucked me in. I'm sorry. Like I was literally sitting here like cracking up. I'm like, how did I not know about this? So now you guys have a new fan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm showing my partner. Well, I already showed my partner. He's like, but we're watching this together. I was like, yes, we are. But my first question is, what were some like horror movies and like Halloween TV specials that inspired this? Because I've seen some gems in there, and I think that's what made it so much more special, just because we see some things that we recognize as like horror fans and things like that.
Yeah, I think we were inspired by, like, look, we love TV, right? Like, we're part of what Making Solar Opposites is about is, on the surface level, it looks like any primetime animated show that you may have seen before. And then if you keep watching it, you're like, oh no, this is a very messed up version of those things. Like, this does whatever it wants. So, when we got to do a special, we were like, let's make it somewhere between Treehouse of Horror, the Peanuts Halloween special, and then our own thing that like messes all that up. And then, obviously like lots of other shows all mixed in, Tales from the Crypt and like, witch stuff, like,
the Peanuts
stuff. Yeah. So it's really just like a pastiche of a bunch of stuff, but just then told through a very alien lens,
Yeah. And even aesthetically too, we borrowed from the aesthetics of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which was one of Mike's favorite books, and that became our aesthetic from Hell. So we have that black and white with like that pop of red.
I love that, and because I love Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. So now that you say that, that makes so much sense. I love.
I know.
That.
I told the artist, I was like, I want it to be crazy watercolor, and they were like, "How about black and white?" And I was like, "That'll work, thank you." Bob Torrez directed this episode, and he was awesome. My Darman wrote it, and we all worked together on this stuff to be like, how can we get it as Halloween as possible? Because we love Halloween. Yeah. We just wanted to make a show that felt like you had to watch it every year, but it was also the stupidest of all the specials.
I was going to say that. I was going to say this is going to be a part of my annual rotation of like Halloween, like TV shows and things like that.
And we've done our job.
Yes.
Not every Halloween special ends with a blowjob coupon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More of them should.
I said, who comes up with this stuff? But I love it. It's amazing. And yes, it's definitely be a part of my rotation every year. Like, again, I watch like Doug Halloween special every year. Garfield Great Pumpkin. Y'all messed me up with the Great Pumpkin. Y'all didn't have to take them out like that.
Hey, listen, pumpkins are famously carved up every year.
Yeah, we're not doing. True. We're only doing what every family does on Halloween.
That pumpkin was going to do it to somebody else if they didn't get him first.
Let's be honest. That pumpkin.
Why do you think he got so great?
He grew back great, and now he'll grow back greter.
Yeah, I like that.
Just has like a little bit of he doesn't talk so good next time he grows back, but he'll get there.
All right, can we talk about the Crypt Keeper, because I went crazy. So you had really like John Kaser there.
Yeah.
I was just like, that sounds. I'm like, well, maybe they got somebody that sounds. I'm like, nope, that's John Kaser.
Well, we had to, because like we wanted, Corvo's so afraid of Halloween stuff, right? Like he's afraid of candy corn. He's afraid of cotton spider webs you get at Target. And like we needed to pair him up with somebody really spooky. So like the Crypt Keeper puppet used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid, even though I liked it. And then you couldn't have a Crypt Keeper type in the show without it sounding like that. And so we were hoping we could get him, and he was awesome. He was a blast to work with. We made him say way more pun-filled openers than we ended up in the show. It was a blast.
It was amazing. I could not stop laughing, even when he came back and he was still talking. It was just so hilarious, and it was just like, you know what? This is why we love the Crypt Keeper, and just to have him a part of this. This again, I said this is gonna be part of my rotation, and I think that just added it to it, because I love the Crypt Keeper so much.
Like weirdly going above and beyond. That's what we were kind of going for,
Yes. So before I go, I just have one question for y'all. So what was y'all favorite moments in the episode? Because there was so many things that happened. I wish I had more time to talk to you about it. But what were y'all favorite moments in the show? Well, the episode.
Josh, what do you think?
I think my favorite moments are just the reveals of the Crypt Keeper. Every time we see Corvo, and then you quickly pull back and see the Crypt Keeper right there. And Justin Roiland, who obviously plays Corvo, his screams and his reactions were amazing. So that got me every single time. It made me laugh.
I like when Yumulak is making fun of the demons and being like, I'm a sci-fi person. I'm not scared of your stupid horror bullshit. And like, especially when he gets pulled down to hell and he goes, oh no, I'm going to hell. This is so lame.
Gosh, it's hard to pick like one favorite moment. I would just say the thing that made me laugh, because I know how the episode started, was Mike kind of came in and was like, what if Corvo thought everything was too spooky, and not like scary, but that he would just keep saying the word spooky. So anytime Justin Roiland says spooky in this, it makes me laugh. Crazy character to just be afraid of anything and to say it's spooky because it's Halloween.
Especially because Corvo is usually unflappable about stuff, but there's something about, he's like your friend who won't see a horror movie with you because they're like, no, I don't watch that stuff. You know, and we wanted to, no Halloween special has ever focused on the type of person who can't see a horror movie, you know, and that made us laugh.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, thanks again, y'all. I really appreciate y'all speaking and taking the time to speak to me. Like I said, I'm going to be watching this every year, and y'all have a new fan. I'm going to go back and start from season 1.
You're going to love it. We do some sneaky cool stuff. First season, when you're watching, there's a little sneaky surprise that happens right around episode 7. So push through. You're going to like it.
Oh, yeah.